No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. This season underway as toe meets leather. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Cal's offense will go to work first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed. But what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost the fire on second down. Unloads it left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and still on his feet. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. Snags it over the middle. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Let's take a minute and talk about Cal. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. To the ground with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Got the first down, looking for more. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 55 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Sort of getting in touch with their inner James White, Melvin Gordon, or Jonathan Taylor to pick up another first down.
I mean, it's just crazy the list of guys they've had play here in the Wisconsin tradition, and it continues, right? Everybody who's here, you're going to be featured. You're going to get touches. So, hey, recruits, you want to carry the football a lot? Come to Wisconsin.
Quick completion on the out route. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. From the gun on third down. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Well, they tried the play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake the handoff, and receivers generally are running routes further downfield. So the offensive line has got to be able to hold up that extra second to give their QB an opportunity, and they weren't able to do it there.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Plucks it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The run from the shotgun. Makes his man miss. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got the quick pass. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Past the sticks, and he may get more. There he goes. It's a seam wide open. He now has 115 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a first and goal. They're going to run it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Badger! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by 7 over Indiana. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. All right, guys, let's talk a second about Cal. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And the returner will be dragged down. So the the first play of the drive will come from the 43. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Fires toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Not going to get there, not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move to keep running. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. He wants to throw it. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Wisconsin. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off play action. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. On target. Gets away from one. Finds some space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Right on the money. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the tailback. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Golden Bears get it past the sticks. Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch, it's Raymond. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Got his man.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. The quick out. Still on his feet at the 40. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. He'll do it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Wisconsin 20, Cal 0.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
And the Golden Bears will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Bears the pressure. Keeps it himself and gets to first. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. They'll leave it with him. Wide open spaces. It's a running room. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
What great explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocks and making life easier on the back there. And all of a sudden now, this offense knocking on the door deep down in their opponent's territory.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside. He's trying to get it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. Touchdown, Badger! And the beatdown has ensued.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
One more onto that lead. And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. USC is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 28 over the Rebels.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. What can they pull out of the playbook here on second and long from the 17? Back to pass. Got his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Golden Bears come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third. Dumps it off in the flats. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Bringing the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And first down. for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Trying play action. Here's a heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Bears are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pulls and fires complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball. You're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Here comes the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Tripped up for the tackle. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Finds his man. It's Raymond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
brings up second down.
On the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Golden Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Still on his feet at the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
The Golden Bears can really attack on this second and short.
Second down.
Wants to go up top. On the run, still looking. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Golden Bears have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man downfield. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Got nothing last time, now second and goal from the 3. Back to pass. Under fire. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He's looking to throw. And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Here's the handoff. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Badgers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Third down play from the gun. Oh, he's got a chance. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to turning on the jet. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal!
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
And after rolling snake eyes on the first two-point try, they'll just kick it this time. Right down the boulevard. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. The home team is just destroying the competition today, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has done nothing to stop this offense. This is ugly today. They're up by 15 over Air Force.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll pull it on the read. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires complete on the crosser. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Badgers in the hurry-up. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. There he goes! Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Badgers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Complete. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.